Hello, hello. I start to say good morning. It's not morning. How are y'all? I'm gonna straighten up until somebody comes on here, and then I will we'll get busy. But it's a crazy time. Crazy time. So when you jump on, say hello. Because I can't see you. It doesn't let me see you because I am I don't know, it just won't let me see you. There you go. That's all I know. Switcher does not show me when people join, so I would love to see you if you jump on. I am just. We're going to. I'm talking about what the changes, what's coming on, and let's put that down just a little bit. Man, my hair is wild because I've just been really lazy today. Y'all, I have closed my shop until the move because it's been kind of slow and my son is sick and I have Kentucky allergies like nobody's business, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm about to die. Hey, hi Dee. Hi Sonia. I'm like, oh my gosh. How are you doing, sweetie? Miss Dee. How are you doing, Miss Sonia? Dee came down to see me one year for her birthday. How sweet is that? So I am moving. So this will be my second move since you came to my shop, Dee. I will be in a new place. It is going to be downtown on Main Street all by myself. I am going to have vendors, so that should, and I'm accepting applications for that right now. I'm super excited, and hopefully it will be all good. So yeah, just lots to do. Hey Cheryl, hi. So are you back in Virginia? Hey Miss Sarah. Thank you for coming by to see me. I just had a lady. I mean, I honestly have been in here all day, you all. All days, not today, but like. Yes, I have been in this place and it's like crickets. And as soon as I put a sign up that says we're closed for the move, I don't understand it. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I had a great night last night. Okay, first just gonna tell y'all, right, you can't see this, but on this eye right here. Hey Vicky, I have never had Kentucky allergies so bad. Like both my eyes are swollen. And it's not like, you know, it's not like a good story that I could say, oh man, hey Nancy, someone punched me and I got in a fight in Kroger. I mean, that would be awesome. Not that I would ever do that, but no, it's just allergies. It's not even a good story, you know, so I'm lazy. And I mean, my head is just like, and I've done everything I can to get this swelling down. And it's just like, I can see it out of my own eyeball. Not fun. It's okay. I am taking, I just don't even know what to do. Oh, good, good. Well, it has been a week, hasn't it? Okay. I'm a little crazy. Okay, so another culprit. This is my, thank you, Shannon. This is my lazy day. So I got a new perfume. Because I'd been out for like 6 months, and my husband said, do you want to go? And I said, can you give me some perfume? And I've been using that, and this happened since I got it. But it also coincided when it's so bad in Kentucky, allergy-wise. So I've stopped that perfume and see if it gets better. If I'm not better by Monday, I'm going to go to the doctor. But who's got time for this? Okay. But the reason I mentioned my perfume is because this was part of the packaging. It was like this. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. It's killing me. I've never had it so bad. So this was part of the box. This was the front, and then it had a saying on the inside. Literally, I don't have gunk. I wish I had gunk. I just have puffy eyes. I don't understand it. Anyway, this was the cover, and I thought that would be so cool on a journal. And then I thought, okay, well, I can't, I have a file folder here, but that's just not pretty. So then I thought, oh, I remembered this paper. Now these are 2 different flowers, so I know that, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I thought, how gorgeous would it be to layer that underneath it? What do y'all think? Thoughts? This is a little pink. I think it's gonna work. I know, I was like, hi Lori, hello, hello. Hello, and if you're on YouTube and you're not saying anything, hello, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and set, oh, sorry about that. That was my scripture from last night. That's my favorite verse. If you want to know it, I'll put it back up. I am going to do my multi-view. There we go. That way I can talk to you. I did a thing at my church last night on journaling. I'm going to turn this just an ever smidge, sorry. Hey, Miss Carmen. Hello, guys. So if you're on Facebook, hello. If you're on YouTube, hello. I so appreciate you coming and spending time with me. This was part of the packaging, and I was like, oh, that is a recipe for journal. And I thought, how cute is that? Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to connect it, but I think we're going to start by putting this on there, at least on the outside cover. And what I also think is I'm going to use my black ink to do the edges because it's got black on that. And then we'll put some gold on there because it's got gold too. So okay, good. I have my golden ticket. All right, so let's just fold this. Let's just cut this thing. It's a hot mess, y'all. Oh, anyway, my event last night was so wonderful, and the ladies were so sweet and generous with me, and how they loved on me. Okay. I don't have one of my rulers that I like to rip with. You know? Oh, my metal rulers, they're all out in my car. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Hey Judy! We're gonna tear it. We're just gonna tear it. And go like that, and just do that. Anyway, so if I seem snotty and all of a sudden a tear will start just rolling down my face, I've never had my eyes tear up with allergies. The right one tears and the left one is so puffy it looks like I got hit. And it's not even a good story, so I can't even say I got into a brawl or something, you know, with like a 5-year-old and he punched me. I don't know. It'd be so much better than allergies. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there we go. Then it's gonna be, we're just gonna take it and we're gonna cover it. I'm just gonna line the spine so it's really getting supported. So we'll do that. And let's mark where we need to tear it. Let's turn it over so we don't get it on the paper, or we don't have it on the pretty flowers in case I mess that up. Let's make it a little bit shorter. We're gonna ink all around it. So tell me, it is like summer here in Kentucky. Oh, it never fails. My son calls me. I bet he's gonna call and say, you don't have a live at 4 o'clock. I do now, baby. Today's been crazy. He probably needs some money. And if he does, I'll have to take my phone down, send him some money electronically. Okay. We're gonna go solo. I think he is actually, hang on one second. Let me just do this and I'll put my phone back up. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Hang on. Let me. Because he has to pick up his medicine. So he met with his psychiatrist today. We are all about good medication. It's okay. What is he? Okay. Yep, I think he's... I'm so sorry, guys. Don't you love this? Yeah. So anyway, tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're working on, please. Hang on one second. Please tell me what you're working on. And tell me what you're working on, friends. And some of his medicine is kind of pricey, so come on, there we go. Woo, life is real. Yes. Oh, thank you. This is my lazy day here. Okay, I'm just gonna let Joseph know. Just transferred over money. Sorry. This is my son who's autistic and is at college. Hang on, I'm so sorry. Okay. Here's the situation. I love him more than I love chocolate. This is what he'll do. He will totally call me to talk about the latest Marvel movie. I'm sorry, Susan, I just read that. I'm working on laying in bed. I had 10 trigger shots in my back today, steroids. So Chico stitching and paint dot paper? Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. Anyway, there we go. Now we're with the program. Okay. Susan, yeah, I am so sorry. It's snowing again. No, Carmen, tell me no. Okay, come on. Oh, wrong way. Guys, I'm just sorry about my big flub and my fat and everything else going on. There we go. Okay, let's get that pulled in a bit so you don't see my gut. I do kind of have my big flowery shirt on, so you can't really see it. There we go. He said, call me when you get a chance. I said, well, I'm on a live, honey. We'll see about that. It's snowing. I am Carmen, honey. We just need to say, Lord, it's time. I know, but that's Colorado. Don't you have snow like in May sometimes? My friend? Don't you? Now, I like a good snow, but by April, I'm done. Oh, Susan. I didn't even eat anything for Easter like that, and I gained weight, so. So my shop is officially closed until I reopen and locate downtown. Super excited. Oh, I had pictures to share with you all. Okay, is this the same size? Is it pretty close? Is it gonna work? Now this is a little, it's a little bit, I'm gonna do it like that. It's a little bit long for right here, but that is okay. And I'm just gonna overlap them because then I'll probably be putting Sari Silk or something over them. So let's just glue these down. Even June, I know. Even June. So you're working on a small tags journal, Sonia? Awesome. Last night I introduced journals to my friends at church and they were all like, oh my gosh. Hi, Mary Jane. Thanks for coming. And I was like, I got them hooked. I was like, brought them into the fold. There we go. I'm just going to put glue all over this. It was a really good time. I think we had about 25. It was lovely, and it was my home church, so I got to share my story with some people who had never heard it. And, you know, I'm a hot mess, and I'm getting other people addicted to paper. They seem to like it, so, and it's just the beginning one, but it was a lovely time, I have to say. And my pastor and his wife, Aaron, was there, and they have the cutest little 1-year-old. Isn't that pretty paper? He is so adorbs, Mr. Henry, and he loved me, which is right up my alley, which I'm fine. And he but he was in a little walker, and we had everything closed off so he couldn't go down steps or anything, but he just kept migrating to me. And I had a microphone that I was talking to so people could hear me, because it was a giant room. And he was so cute. He just kept saying, I'm going over here. I'm going over here. So cute. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh, he was adorable. Adorable. So, yeah. I'm just covering this with Faber-Fix, which is my favorite glue. You can use double stick tape, and I got some new double stick tape, and I pulled it out and forgot to bring it over here, but I'll grab it. I ordered it. I ordered it from what Nick the Booksmith recommends, because I've been using the double stick tape from the Dollar Tree, but I thought, let's see what real double stick tape feels like. So I did that. Okay. There we go. Is it lining up? kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm gonna have to rate, but I'm gonna put black all over this. Not like all over it, but you know what I mean. Let's just do that. And then we're just gonna press it down. Let's let that stick. And that is going to be the cover for this book. Okay, so I think I need to trim this a little bit also. I think I do, because it's gonna be a bit bigger. I'll just trim down this middle, and then we'll have like a black spine. This is from, in case you weren't here, let me set this aside. This is from a box from a perfume box, and it was the cover. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, listen to all that you made. Yum. And it's Jimmy Choo. This is as close to owning anything of Jimmy Choo's that I was going to get. I'm just going to pause for a little bit and see if the allergies go away and see if that's it. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm hoping it's not, because I really love the way it smells. And I have completely taken this box apart and there's no return in it. Okay, I'm going to grab my cutting board and that double stick tape. I thought I pulled it out, but I'm a hot mess, y'all, so I don't know if I did or not. Let me get my paper cutter. And I can't think. I have trouble putting thoughts together. These allergies are killing me. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They're just slaughtering me. I am just going to trim. Let's see. I'm just going to move it to like, let's just move it to that right there, that little 13 mark. And pray I don't mess it up. Okay. Yep. I think that's, is that centimeters? Maybe, or millimeter? No, yeah, it's centimeters. All right, let's see how this works. Who knows? This could be an epic fail. And I like to do it with witnesses, as y'all know. So, but I just thought it's worth a shot. It's so pretty. Okay, let's trim the top and the bottom, just a smidgen. Just a fraction. Just a fraction. Just a fraction. Because I love all that. Now I need to put, we're gonna put gold underneath it. So don't let me forget that, okay? I need y'all to remind me. We're gonna splatter gold on these flowers before we add this. And I'm hoping I can just kind of maybe do the edges with this, with the Fabrifix, Fabri-Tac 3-in-1, whatever it is. Let's see how this lines up. Is that pretty good? We may need to ink it before we do that. Splatter it and then ink it. I know they don't match, but I think that's totally okay. I think it's okay. And since I'm the only one here and I can't hear any of you saying, no, no, it's not, it doesn't matter. I don't have a stirrer, so I'm shaking it. But that's okay, because I don't mind the bubbles. It'll just add to the amazingness of it. Now I'm going to do my best not to cover myself with gold paint. I'm really good about that. Really good about that. I mean, I'm really good at covering myself with gold paint. Can I just say that? Okay, I'd love to get just not huge dollops, but I don't think this is gonna do it. There we go, there we go, there we go. All this, do you like my face? That's what makes it go better. Okay, it's like, remember the wooden sticks? Did anybody do music at church when you were little and you were like, the rhythm sticks? Boom, boom. Oh, no, you're never late. Listen, I was late. I said, I'm going right now, and then I couldn't get anything to match up or do anything. So, yeah. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Let's just dry this real fast. Then we're going to add some black ink all around it. Ooh, I've got the perfect stuff. Yes. It's like the soot. It's the, okay, I'm gonna hold this up so you can see it. We'll dry it underneath while you're looking at it. Look, can you see the sparkles on there? It's super cute. And I should probably put a tag underneath it because you can see through it. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? It talks about what it is. I don't even mind the splatters on the inside. I'm going to just take some paper towel. You're really not going to be able to see it, so I don't know why I'm getting all crazy about it, but I'm just going to, just so we can get moving forward, go over and tap it out and get the big chunks. Just let them hopefully dry up. You won't even be able to tell with it underneath there. Okay. All right. And it got a little puckered a little bit, but that is okay. That is totally okay. I'm just going to work on this spine really quickly. Last night I was just explaining to the ladies, I was like, go back, check your spine. If I smear the gold, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be for me anyway. So I have yet to get in to see my shop being the new, it's being, I'll trim that a little bit. There we go. So that gives us a good working spine on the inside. Super cute. Let's see, do the flex pick up at all on it? Maybe we need to trim it to match the paper. No, we're not going to do that because I've got another plan. Okay. All right, now I have, listen to me, just grunt. This, okay, this is a distressed ink. Okay, here we go. Woo. And she has a dark one in here that's like, is it hickory smoke maybe? Let's see how that works. And I also have soot, I think, maybe. And I also just have my black, which is right beside me. And it may need to be that. Okay, let's try this. We'll try this hickory smoke. It may be a little green, actually. Let's see. No, it's gray. It's gonna be too dark. It's gonna be too light. That's too light. Can you see it right there? And it's like silver. We need black. We need black. And we have black right here. Now I need a little makeup brush. And I just have a gajillion of those in my car. Or more right here. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. There we go. So I'm just going to edge all these with black. The reason I'm doing black is to try and bridge. And I'm just using a makeup brush. Makeup sponge. Just rubbing it in there. And let's see. We're just going to start on the spine right here and just ink it. Who likes inking? What color's on my left? This, the brown. This way or this way? So, I'm just going to pull the black out from that. And I don't even know if this is going to show, but just in case, just in cases, this is my, that's Vintage Photo that I use on everything. Yep. So I just want to do a little black. Let's see if this might be easier. It's Distress Oxide. It's my Vintage Photo. It's been well loved. Can I say that? I do too. So let's see if this will work. This might be a little easier. I may need this to smear it up though. But when I have a hard edge, I think this will be good. Just to take the big pad. That's my preferred way of inking, because it's for the little brushes. I mean, do I have one that's not all inked up? I don't even know. I wonder if this might work. I think this does way better. I don't know. Oh, I bet that's cool. That sounds. So was it a crafting cruise, Mary Jane? That's kind of cool, isn't it? Wouldn't it be fun to take I don't want to take a cruise. What's the difference between oxide and ink? Oxide, I'll give you a little demonstration, Miss Shannon, 2 seconds. It took me a while to get into the oxides, but then I got the fever and I am obsessed with them. Can I just say that? I might need to do some gluing. That is okay. I'm sure the black is looking kind of ridiculous, but I think once we add this in, it'll make sense. If you're just joining, well, and black and pink is classic color, isn't it? Isn't that kind of classic? I think so. Okay, this needs a little bit more here. I don't even know what we're gonna do on the inside. I haven't even thought about that. Let's just worry about this right now. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. Whew. No way, Carol Duvall, don't y'all miss her? I miss her on, I'll just flip this over. I miss her on HGTV. It's so different. I'm thinking we're gonna use a black sari silk with this. Okay, so let me see if I have a label that will work real fast. And I could actually use a black and white one. Do you have my labels in here? Letters, people, tiny labels. Tiny labels. I don't want tiny labels. I want big labels. Let's see what's in here. So I just, I think in color. Let's see if anything in here might work. I don't want it to be real vintagey looking though. It doesn't need to be that. But it would be fun to have a fun little label. I don't want it all to fall out. I know that's not black, but it's neutral. I may be barking up the wrong tree. In here. No. Okay. Just close that over. I will sort you out in a second. Oh, what's in this one? Oh, maybe there's a label in here. It's a little smaller. That might work. I should have done this before I jumped on here with y'all. Sorry. And if this were not live, I could edit it out. Wouldn't that be nice? That's kind of a fun one. Let's see if we can maybe make that one work. I don't know. We may have to gild it a bit. Oh, thanks for joining. Hi, Joyce. Okay, so this, it might work because it's pulling kind of this underneath it. Let's put a little gold on it, shall we? Can we, do you want to do liquid, do we want to do golden ticket, or do we want to do a gold pen or gold chalk marker? I don't know what it is. Maybe we'll just use this. Let's see if we can't just edge this with gold and then let it dry just for a half a minute. And that doesn't look terrible. I think we're gonna go with that one. Yes, yes we are. Yes, yes, yes we are. Okay, now I had a whole box of new double stick tape. And literally it's gotten up and walked out of my room, my shop, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna start tearing right there. I've never had allergies this bad, and I mean, I was allergic to the world as a child. Can I just say that? I was allergic to everything. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little of this, and then we're gonna trim up, and we're gonna attempt to put on the see-through stuff. I don't wanna make them like a pocket. I mean, that would be cool, but I mean, we're just gonna we're just gonna glue the edges down, but does that look a little bit straight? I think that'll work. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay, let's give this a trim, just the top and the bottom. I have not forgotten, Shannon, I'm gonna show you the oxides. Let's just get this cover done and then we'll do a little experimenting. Okay, it's a manila folder, yes. Oh man, the allergies are terrible. Joyce, I'm telling y'all. I feel like, do you remember hearing old people talk about the weather and aches and pains? Oh, I told somebody, I said, I'm looking around for the adults in my family and they are all dead. And it's like, because I'm the adult. And that is not fun. Can I just say that is not fun. I just want to give these just a little bit of a trim, just a smidge, so I got some wiggle room when I put it on there because I tend to not do a great job. Okay. I was just like, where are the adults? Because I am not one of them. Okay, so this is going to go right like that. I'm liking it. This is from a, yes, it is a manila folder. I use them for so much. And this is off of my Jimmy Choo perfume that I could be allergic to. Oh, yay, Tammy! Thanks to me. Okay. Just tell your family not to hate me. Alrighty. Okay. So I guess what we're going to do is just put glue along the edge of this. I don't even know how it's going to work. But we're saving the environment, y'all. We are saving the environment. That's what I'm saying. That's my story. That's what I'm sticking to. I'm just going to run a little bead just around the edge. If this doesn't work, then we'll try double stick tape. But I feel like this is kind of invisible, you know? We'll see. I think that would be, I thought that's going to be so cute as a cover. We'll see. So Shannon, back to oxides versus ink. Oxides mix with water and inks do not. And I didn't know what I was doing, and sweet friends have been trying to tell me for like 3 years, Tammy, Carmen, and I'm just have not been too savvy to it. My brain can only take so much information, you know, because hi Jenny, because I'm brain damaged. Y'all know that. And my brain can only process so much, and I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, because opening a shop, adding vendors, reworking my Shopify, that is, I forgot to write on it, the name. It's okay. I will just glue something on there. Doesn't matter. Oh, I should have put Beth. It's okay. It's okay. Let's close this up a bit and see what happens. Okay. So I feel. Oh, I think that is like. That's stinking adorable. Am I the only one that's seeing that? How cute is that? And then I thought I would do black sari silk or some kind of black on it. Now, what are we gonna do on the inside? No clue. No clue. Medea, is she not the best? Now, if I could just find my new double stick tape, we would totally try to, we would use it on the pockets. And how fun would that be to do a little experiment with the new double stick tape? I pulled it out of my bag. I put it down someplace. It could even be in the back. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna ink this on the inside and then we'll see. Also, we gotta figure out something on the inside. But this is, so it's Jimmy Choo, I Want You Forever. That's the name of it. But I was thinking this would be really cute to make tags or something if I chop it off right there to layer up some cute little, isn't that hilarious? But I was like, we were in Macy's and I was like, oh, that's gonna be a good cover. It's crazy how when you start making things out of things you would typically, hi Diane, throw away. It's crazy how you all of a sudden see everything. Now, how could I use that in a journal? It's a little bit ridiculous. I do know that. So, all right, let's just ink up the inside of this. And we'll put a little black in here. Well, that's just going everywhere. Let's see if we can get this to work a little bit. Just get it all inked. Just a smidge. The one thing about the makeup brushes, these are El Cheapitos, I'll just let you know. Yes, yes. I'm just constantly like, how could I use that? I just, you know, or I'll look at packaging and I think, oh, I need that because then I can use it in a journal. And my husband does not have the same vision. He doesn't. He doesn't see things like I do, which is totally okay. He doesn't have to. It's all good. He just sees paper. He doesn't see treasure. He sees how to start a fire. No, no, nope, 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 nope. That is not true. That is not true. All right. Yeah, oh, I do too. Shannon, I love a good glass jar. And I'll have it out and he will recycle it. And I was like, where was that jar? It had like, you know, all around it. And because I use it for everything, you know, for holding brushes. And he was like, I recycled it. And I was like, I had it in the dishwasher for a reason. I just have to be really on top of it because he does not see the vision. So I feel like I'm very green. So if occasionally I don't get all my cans recycled, I feel like I am contributing somewhat. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit. So I don't know what we'll put on the inside. I don't know, and I don't want to put the black on till I put in my elastic or a sew-in signatures or whatever I'm gonna do. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Super cute, isn't it? So cute. So we gotta put something on the inside. We're just gonna think about that. Okay, let's look at that one soot one that I just had. And this is what I know. My husband has gotten rid of everything. And I have crap everywhere. Sorry for the bad word. That almost looks like silver, doesn't it? This is my coffee one, and it's so I don't know if it's the coffee. I think it kind of goes gray, yeah. But it is Distress oxide will react with water. So let's say what you can do. Okay. Okay, Beth. Let's just clear the board and let's show how we really use Distress Oxide with papers and stuff, okay? Let's start all over again. Throw that down. And what is fun to do, you can put it on a glass surface and yes. Ooh, that's really good. That's a good idea. Good idea, Cheryl. Thank you. So you put it on a glass board. Okay, so this is a Tim Holtz doohickey. My friend Lee sent it to me. This was some residue of coffee, so it's a little creamy water, but that's okay. And I love you can go on and then you can just pull it up and it gives you an awesome, it's a great way to dye fabric or paper. You can, and so isn't that kind of neat? And you can just add more, and you can color your paper that way, which is pretty cool. Or you can do fabric. So when you add water, it kind of goes creamy, but then the dark comes back. That's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. Oh, let's get some right there. Let's get that one. Need some soot. Big plans for the weekend, anybody? My husband is in Florida at his brother's funeral that I did not get to go to. Okay, because he drove and I am not driving to Florida. That's just not going to happen. All right. I've got another idea for you too. There we go. I know. I try to reuse a lot. I have been a little bit ruthless and I'm throwing stuff away. But like, I'll keep that. That's gonna be a great little addition to the book. So I'm just drying this a little bit just so we can kind of see. But I think that would be a great page in a journal. So you could do a bunch of journals like this. That's kind of fun. Okay, yes. So we'll let that dry. Now, I went to the Dollar Tree and they have these awesome notepads. Now, I've done this in green with Distress ink, the brown, but they have pink. So I thought, let's see how this gray looks with some pink. And we could put it in our journal for little notes or something, you know? So, totally. Bee Festival. What's the Bee Festival, Anne? Are you at the Bee Festival? Connect the dots, Beth. Connect the dots. You ask what people are doing. You're going to a bee festival this weekend. I swear. I do listen, y'all. So you can go in and you can just dye these little cheapo journals thingies, journal pieces. And the ink, the lines kind of disappear on it. Isn't that cool? Where's the Bee Festival? If anybody's close, they might want to go. So isn't that fun? So you just add the ink. You can also do it with coffee. Coffee's really fun to do that. There we go. Ooh, orchard and wine country. Ah, because you're in California, yes? Fun. That's right, I forgot you were in California. Thank you for reminding me. But you let them dry, and then you have these really different kind of papers to use in journals, and you can staple them together and make a little, just make a little notebook or something. And it's from the Dollar Tree, and people think it's a really fancy notepad, and it's not. Oh, Colorado. Okay, sorry. I knew you were out west. Forgive me. Okay, isn't that fun? You can also, I'm going to grab just a couple. Oh, they're right here. Oh, they're right beside me. Yay! All right, let's pull out and let's add, let's see what we can do to this. And then I'm going to get off of here because it is Friday evening. Okay, so my dog Molly. Ooh, good. Yep, I've got to organize a crafting space for the shop, and my brain is imploding, so I just want to go to bed. Basically, it's what I want to do. So my honey, my Tony, he gets up. Molly wakes him up at 4:35 almost every day. Now, when she comes in, I'm like, lay down. We are not getting out. And Tony's like, it's okay, honey. We want. And then he complains that she's gotten him up. Yes. Yes, he does. And so I say, phooey on you, dude. That is your own making. I'm looking for a dark green. I know I have one. I know I have one somewhere. That's peeled paint. Where's the forest green? Is this it? That's pine needle, but I thought I had a, oh, here it is. Yep, okay. Mowed lawn. And, but so he's gone, so I had to walk her this morning. Guess what time she got up for mom? 7:30. Because she knows. I'll be like, yo, sis, you can go in the backyard, but we ain't going on a walk right now. It's too early, it's in the dark, and I don't walk you in the dark. You've lost your mind. Love you, but not happening. And I do, I adore her. Ooh, that's a pretty one. So you can go in and do all kinds of stuff. I wonder if this white sparkly would show up in any way. Let's put some green on. Ooh, let's do pink. And we'll take it back to the 80s. Somebody was talking about the 80s. They were born in the 90s. And I was like, I could be your mother. I could literally be your mother. Last night, my pastor, his wife, and the baby, I was like, I could literally be this baby's grandmother. Legit. You know, not like, well, if I'd been married in college, like I was married and I could legitimately be their mom and the grandmother of that baby. And in my head, I'm 34, and I'm not at all 34. So it's just like, ugh, you know? In my head, I'm just looking for the grown-ups, and they have all died and left us here to fend for ourselves. But now I wouldn't want my 93-year-old mama back. I want my 60-year-old mama back. I wouldn't want them to be living at 93 and 98. No. That would not be fun. Okay, let's see if this white will show up with this blue. I've got this, it's called, what's the name of it? White linen. I don't know if it will. Mary Jane. Well, my mom would be 6 years older than you, sweetie. So, you go, girl. Yes, I do use a gel plate. I just haven't in a while, and especially with this move, I've kind of got everything higgity-piggity. Yeah, it's a little higgity-piggity around here. But I will get back to gel plating. I love to do a big gel plate and then save the papers and just pull them out as needed. And this is such, well, there's a little shimmer. What a wah. Yes, I have made my own pages. They are somewhere in this building, or maybe in a box in my neighbor's garage, in my friend's garage, or in the back of my car. It's gonna have a little shimmer on it. So we'll see how that plays out. And then I have a yellow, which is super cute. So let's just add, let's do this mermaid. Oh, this is peacock. Oh, your mom was born in 1911? So my mom was born in 1930. My grandmother was born in 1890. And her mother was born in 1860 something. I don't know though. So, because we were all the babies. My mom was the baby. Her mother was 39 having her. I was the baby. My mom was 37 having me. My grandmother was 39 having my grandmother. So I'm the baby, my mom's the baby, my grandmother's the baby, and then my great-grandmother was the baby. And we were all Elizabeths. And my great-grandfather, my grandmother, he was shot off a horse on election day in 1895. And so my grandmother was 4 when he was killed. And so then my grandmother remarried, and he beat them pretty badly, apparently. pig. She remembers him using the poker from the fireplace. That seems to be the story. And my grandmother divorced him, went back to her married name, never married again, and the next census she owned her own farm and she worked it herself. And she was like, I'm done. Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't do math, so yeah. I can't figure out ages. I just barely know mine. So if you show me dates, I'm like, oh, but yeah. And that's, you know, my mom was old in the 60s having me. Her mom was older, you know. I don't know, maybe not. I think I don't know. I don't know how it works. Anyway, my aunt was 15 when my mom was born. She was the oldest. And she was like, your mama was my baby. I thought, can you imagine, once she got over the hump, she had lots of help. I don't know. My mom just said she always thought her mom was going to die because she was older. Funny. She didn't. She lived to be 94. Okay. Way older than my mom. Well, my mom was 80, so when she passed. All right, guys, that's some fun stuff. Just getting creative. Love when that happens. Oh, so, oh, I'm sorry. I guess my mom was 2010. Is that right? It's 13 years this year, I guess. I don't know. And my dad's been gone 43 years. Last month. He'd be 98. Which is crazy because he was 42 when I was born. I mean, I don't really remember him either, but anyway. Yeah, so we did some fun stuff. I want to, oh, well, Joyce, I'm sure you're amazing. And honestly, age is just a number. I have good friends. I love that I have friends who are like 75 to 25 or even younger. And I love being, because once you get to be an adult, it's I think it's fun to be friends with all ages. Like my Sunday school class, my small group, we are from 25 to 75. And we learn from the 25-year-olds and the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And we all kind of work together, and it's just really lovely. And I kind of love that. So I love being mentored, and I love mentoring, and I love encouraging. And you know, we all need to love and support each other, because that's just the way, especially as creative women. I would love to have like a retreat. Wouldn't that be fun? A craft retreat. I'm doing one. Let me see. I will show you my logo for my. This is going to be for my. Okay, I'm going to talk about the retreat because that's where I was. I am scattered these days. Chosen to Create is June 15th through the 18th. It's in Adamstown, Maryland. If you, wow. If you want to come, it's in hey Charlotte, it's in Adamstown, Maryland. It's June 15th through the 18th. I will be there. There's the link. Go to KeneseCode.com. I will be there, and I will be teaching. We're going to be doing journal making each one. And I have a special box just for a subscription box of my Starry Silks, just for the Adamstown. And then I'm doing the Celebration Companies thing in August, and I have a box there that you can purchase. That is in Winchester. Let me see if I can pull that up. That is if you're in Kentucky, right there. I think they're almost sold out, so I don't know if you're interested, but that's a little bit easier to bite off. Then I am starting a group that, this is what you're going to get, and I haven't decided on the price, anywhere between 5 and 10. I know that would be awesome. Joyce, it would be awesome because it's so fun. I am presenting, which I'm so honored that they would ask me. Debbie Beard's going to be there, the IOD sisters, Josie Cielo and Sally Griswold, Kenese. I know her last name. I know these ladies' names. Several good ones. Several are going to be there. Okay, so it's gonna be fun, and it's all about Jesus, crafting, and just being together with women, loving on each other. So I'm starting a membership group, and it's gonna be anywhere from 5 to 10. I'm gonna do 1 hour and I can now do Zoom on my Switcher Studio. So we'll be doing Zooms, a 1-hour Zoom each month of a craft just for that group. And you will get I'm thinking 2 digitals, and what else? You get that, 2 digitals, and something else. Something else, I don't remember. Something else, but it's a 1-hour craft solely just for you all, just for my people. And then 2 digitals just for that group. And so I'm just working on how to set that up and where to locate it. I'll be doing it on a Zoom, which is cool. So then I'll probably be uploading it to YouTube, and you will get a private QR code if you want for the replay. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to my friend Lee, who helps me manage everything, because I need a committee. And so that is really fun, but here it is. It's Creating with the Creator. And that's my logo for that. And that's gonna be our membership group. And so I think that would be really fun. And so then we can actually talk on Zoom, and y'all can see that and ask questions, and actually ask me questions, which I think would be great. So I've got to work it all out, but that's the game plan. So yes, Joyce, if you want to get if you want that information, you need to go to my Facebook page, and you can either go sign up for emails right here, okay, or you can go to my Facebook page, and there's a thing called Telegram, and you do the Telegram is like it's an app, and it tells you when I'm coming live. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going live. And I'm going to decide also, okay, this is almost over, and I should have said this to begin with, but sometime today, and this, I would love, because you all show up, I would love for you to tell me if you'd rather me do morning or night lives. Don't tell me the day, but if you'd rather me go like at 10 in the morning, or do like 7 o'clock at night, or 6 o'clock at night. I'm still going to be 7 and 10 for the big pages, because I have to do that for them. But I would love it if you would tell me where you would prefer me to be. Now, and then once we're in the group, that's going to be totally separate, and I'll decide that. But that'll be fun. It'll probably be an evening, a Zoom, and or I may switch it up depending on who joins. If people, because we have people who are in Australia and South Africa, so we may have to mix up the times. But then we'll do that each month, and I will come up with your very own craft. And it's a devotion. That's it. I forgot the most important thing, the devotion. There will be a devotion with each one. Little Jesus, a little crafting, friends, and digitals. I think it's like the perfect get together. So there we go. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I want you to be blessed. Have a great, amazing day, evening, all that good stuff. If you're into Jesus and you're into crafting, then my group is for you. And as I finish every day when I'm with y'all, I'd love for you to go out, be the light. If some people are having a bad day, you just never know. Be patient with people who might pull out in front of you, or be patient with a waiter or your server. Waitress and waiter are not, probably. Anyway, yeah, pray for my move. Pray for my move. Thank you, Joyce. If they could just be grouchy and in a bad mood. Their boss could have just slammed them in the back. Their mama could be sick. Their spouse could be sick. Their kids could be sick. We just never know what's going on with people. So I say, let's just let's just build them up rather than tear them down. They just might need a little extra. Give a really good tip. And people, if you're going to pray in public, make sure you tip well. Don't let them say, those Christians come in here and they make a big show about praying, and they are the cheapest people on the planet. If you're going to pray in public, make sure you leave a good tip. I feel like that is a very important thing. Best tip you can. So don't be chintzy, even if it's terrible service. That's my sermon for tonight. I love y'all so much. Thanks for joining me. Let's go out there and let's be the light. Be the Jesus light. Let's just love on people well. Because this world's just, in some ways it's amazing, and in some ways it's crazy, and let's be that bridge that brings us, that just loves everybody. We're just gonna love them all. We're gonna love them all as Jesus loved everybody. Okay, friends, have a great weekend. I will see you next Monday at 7 on the IOD page. It'll probably be my last IOD from this building. and then DIY at 10 the next day. All right.